What's going on? It's your boy DJ Zo Crazy, Mr. Go Crazy himself. And if you have ever been to a FAMU party, then you have heard this man's music. Straight out of Tampa, I got the one and only Tom G in the building. What's going on, man?
What's up with you? So crazy, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Tapping in with you, man. You know how we do it.
I appreciate it, man. I'm glad to have you here. Glad that we can make this happen. The reason I really wanted to talk to you, because you got a hot record that's circulating right now.
Right.
That Georgia, Florida record with you and Lil Scrappy.
Yeah. That Georgia, Florida, man. Shout out to my dog Scrappy, man. You know, that's the homie. You know, we done known each other for a while now, you know, since the days of when he was doing you know, his whole movement with the crunk music, and then I was doing the City Boy Wit It movement. We was doing shows together back then. So, you know, we used to see each other in the elevators of the same hotels back then. You know what I'm saying? Like he would be like a bigger headliner, you know what I'm saying, at the time. He was a bigger headliner, you know what I'm saying? He still is a bigger headliner. My dog gonna love hip hop and all that, you feel me? But that's how I met him, you know what I'm saying? In the elevators, dog. Like every show we like, I don't know if the person who was booking us was like, you know what I'm saying, like the same, it must have been the same promoter, because we was always on the same ticket. And
so somebody liked to see both of y'all performing.
Yeah, like I'm talking about city for city. So we always was on the same ticket, and we'd see each other in the lobby or the elevator. But we'll cordially speak. But you know, that led to the relationship that we got right now. You feel me?
Got you. So with the Georgia, Florida record, whose idea was it?
The Georgia, Florida record, it was like a joint idea, because I was in Atlanta at the time, and we was recording. You know what I'm saying? We were just like working on music. It wasn't nothing in particular, like that record wasn't like picked out. It was just something that
it just came up in the moment.
Yeah. We were listening to a beat, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay. And I started coming up with something, he coming up with something, we going back and forth, and then it just became a thing, you feel me?
Gotcha.
And then we had the passion behind it. You know, we was in the studio drinking, hanging out, you feel me? So we put the passion behind it, and like, you know, that's what y'all hear today.
I want to know, is this y'all first official song together? Or have y'all
That's not the first one we recorded, but it's the first one we released.
Okay, got you. So for, you know, possibly there's supposed to be some more Tom G and Lil Scrappy coming out.
Oh no, it's a whole EP for the drop.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yeah, it ain't no secret. It ain't no secret. Me and Dog got chemistry. Me and Dog got like 10 songs already recorded. You feel me?
Okay. So you know the EP is set, like there's a date for it and all of that.
Yeah, Georgia, Florida ain't even the hardest one. They ain't even the hardest one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
We getting that exclusive. So I'm be looking.
Yeah, Georgia, Florida, just the appetizer. You feel me?
Word, it's the app. You coming like that for the appetizer?
Man, you know how we coming. This China's God and Scrappy. You know how we coming.
Oh man, I'm excited then. I gotta get the full course meal. I know you mentioned you had a history, or you and Scrappy have, you know, come in contact with each other throughout many years. When you first started making music, was Scrappy already on the scene? Like, was he somebody that you was already listening to? How did that go?
It kind of was like, cause like he popped off like around the same time I did. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The only difference was he's from a bigger market music wise. So like he from Atlanta. So when stuff pop in Atlanta, well, Georgia, if you want to compare it to Florida, but I'm saying Atlanta is like basically considered the whole Georgia.
Yeah, but
no disrespect to like none of the Georgia. I can I cuss?
Nah.
Okay. Look, I rock with all the Georgia cities. You know what I'm saying? Like all the small towns out there. I go through it all the time. I get plenty of love. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is Atlanta is a big representation of Georgia. So when he popped, it was kind of like on like a crazy scale. When I popped, it was cool, but it wasn't the same thing. So it wasn't like I was listening to him in like before I met him, you know what I'm saying? Like I was fan crazy. It was like we was colleagues. It was like I'm Florida.
Yeah. I got you. So it was like y'all both in the league. Like Like, you know, we
Right.
just on different teams, but we both at the same kind of, you know, I feel you.
Right. That type of vibe. So when I seen, bro, you know, I look at him, you know what I'm saying? I still look at him like that. Like, I'm like, damn, that yeah, bro, doing it big. You know what I'm saying? I still look at him like that. You feel me? But back then, I'm like, yeah, damn, bro, going in. You feel me? Then he had the crime off situation. He was behind that. Brother, he didn't always had his hands in like success. You feel me?
Yeah,
he was with
yeah.
John. You know what I'm saying? It was always like success behind what he touched on. You feel me?
I seen the Georgia Florida video. I liked it
Right.
a lot. It was really vibing. But the thing I wanted to know, because I saw you filmed some of the video in Tampa, some of the video in Atlanta.
Right.
I want to know which city, Tampa or Atlanta, and I need the unbiased answer.
You mean video shoot? Which set I like the better?
Well, I really mean in general, but we can start there. As far as the video,
Man, what kind of man? You know what kind of question that is? Hey, listen. You see how he was hanging out in the donks and swinging with the 4-wheelers and dirt bikes? You know where I come from, man. Those
okay,
boys come from that too, though. They come from that too. But I'm saying I'm homegrown. I'm like I'm so Tampa, like I'm too Tampa, bro. You know that. You know
okay,
that.
okay. I respect that. I respect that. That's what's up.
Right.
I'm from Atlanta, so I'm a little biased.
I love Atlanta. You feel me? But I'm homegrown. Like
Yeah.
you already know, I'm Florida, boy. I'm Tampa.
Okay. So how's your Super Bowl experience?
Oh, that was pandemonium, dog. That was like crazy. I ain't gonna lie. They treated me like I played for the Bucks. So know what I'm saying? Like that was crazy. Like real deal talk. Like if you go and like even go look at my videos from down my timeline, bro. Like it was real pandemonium, man. I really appreciate my city, dog, for including me in that movement. Like people felt like I real deal should have been on the field, like at least on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? They wanted me to
They
perform.
gave you a little something.
They wanted me to perform for halftime, but you know, it's politics behind all that and COVID going on. And
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping though, but I feel like I feel like I performed for halftime the way my city and my whole state treated me behind that movement. That it was, you know, monumental. You know what I'm saying? It's pandemonium.
That's what's up. I mean, I'll say from what I've seen, Tom G is the biggest thing coming out of Tampa. So
yeah, no, and the thing about it is like it's a lot of new artists coming out. And, you know, I've been doing my thing for a long time. And when people say that, they're not saying it like in a way to like shade anybody or nothing. It's just the fact that people have a full account of the work that I done put in. People have a full account of, you know what I'm saying, like the stripes I got out here as far as just being like solid with the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only right, kid. Like, you feel me? When I leave this world, dog, like, it's going to be a big parade going down every major street in Tampa, Florida.
it is. I believe
real
it.
talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've
You
seen.
know?
So I want to know, because you're working with Scrappy or anything else that you've done, are you trying to reach a bigger, a broader audience? Because
well, you know, that's always been a question, but I don't know. How can I say this? I don't know. I don't really know like how people see it, because this whole time, if you look at my track record, I've been working like with major artists the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I think it's the fact that we don't take deals from all these labels that be offering deals, because these deals really don't be about nothing. So, you know, it looked good in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But you know, your mama used to tell you everything shine, everything glitter, it ain't gold. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we learned that in an early stage. You know, your grandma used to cook, dog, or maybe she still do, because you young. You know, you 21. You know, I still got one of my grandmas. You probably still got both of yours. I don't know.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah. So what I'm saying is, you know, when grandma cooked, you know, grandma put them pots on probably like Saturday morning. But you ain't gonna get the groceries. You ain't gonna eat till Sunday evening.
I feel you.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel
and
you.
That's what Team Fetty is. That's what we are. That's what we represent. We don't move fast. We don't jump on everything.
Yeah.
But them pots is cooking.
Ain't no microwaves.
Nah, kid. That's why. But that's the same reason we saying. I mean, the stuff we saying now. That's the same reason why you feel like, oh, Tampa rock with me so hard. And that's why Tampa blowed me up with the Super Bowl like they did. That's why everything that happens to Tampa, I'm the first name that come up. That's why, because the pot been cooking for so long. And we not like doing those we not doing sucker moves. We not doing clown moves. We not doing clout moves. We just making moves. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
That's it.
I appreciate that. Spoke to me. I'm not even an artist, but even as a DJ, whatever you're going into, you can relate to that because it's a whole lot of clout chasing and everything.
Yeah, so. We ain't even a part of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, it's a lot of new artists coming out of Tampa. And when people speak on me, you know, you have people that out there that try to compare. Like, you can't compare me to nothing going on like in the new. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm just like I'm big homie. Like, my work, you know, it speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? My track record speaks for itself, and I'm just here to enlighten the younger artists, man, and just, you know, keep being the Tampa icon that I am. And I guess I'm so Tampa, and I done went hard for Tampa so long. That's why people be like, so Tom, do you want to be, you know? But I am, if you look at it. If you look at it, I'm working with, like, I work with Warren G, the legendary Warren G. I work with Cool and Dre, the legendary Cool and Dre. These boys are platinum producers. You know what I'm saying? You know, I done music with, you know, everybody that you can name. You know, I guess I never took that major platform deal that probably people would have thought that was, you know, like would have solidified my career as far as getting a deal. But if you really look at the track record, like if I show you my streaming statements, you get what I'm saying?
You straight either way.
Right.
Got you. Okay. I respect that, man. I really do. I love people who, you know, they passionate about it. It's not a money grab or anything like that. So definitely respect that.
Nah, but it's not a money grab because we done built it to the point where the money is there. It's the money there.
Got you.
You know, it's residual. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, I just wrote a book. Did I bring my book? Yeah. Listen, man, I just wrote a book, man. You know what I'm saying? Process and Purpose, Tom G. Brian Hippolyte, he helped me with it. You feel me? I got this is a real flex. I got my grandparents on the back of the book. You know what I'm saying? I dedicated the book to them. It's 160 pages. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Tell me about the book real quick. Like, you know, sum it up real quick.
The book is basically, you know what I'm saying? It's called Process and Purpose. The meaning and the title of it is just basically like, I'm just taking you through the process and purpose. Well, I'm taking you through the process of my career and, you know, what I can, you know, witness to and tell you about myself from the time that I started doing music, or maybe even from the time when I just, you know, was born up until this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like the ups, the downs, all that. You feel me? That's the process. And then the purpose is, you know, me being who I am, me helping who I help, me speaking out for God. You know what I'm saying? Like when other people shun God, that's the purpose. You know, me just standing in my full purpose.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I respect. I'm motivated, man. I appreciate that. Definitely.
Right. So I got the book. I got Poison, the movie coming out. That's based on a song that I did called Poison. I can't cuss. It's really called Poison something else, but I can't call it that because I can't cuss. Right. But it's called Poison if you look it up on YouTube. And it's a whole story about, you know, like this chick that I fell in love with, you know what I'm saying? And she set me up in the end, you know what I'm saying? And it's a story based on that song that I wrote.
Gotcha.
I got a lot of dope actors. I got Moneybag Mafia from Atlanta. You from Atlanta, so you know.
Yeah. So Tom G got, you know, songs, movies, books.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's iconism going on over here. You know?
Yes, sir.
Iconism, baby.
Yes, sir. So speaking of success, staying motivated, all of that. Currently here at FAMU, it's graduation season. And
right.
You know, we all of us.
Speaking of fan, that's why I put my orange hoodie on. Yes, I put my orange scully on because, you know, FAMU, you know.
I like that. So yeah, speaking of graduation, you had the graduation record did a little while back. I want to know. I don't even think I was at FAMU at the time, but yeah, I've seen the record. I've seen the video. It was filmed here at FAMU. So like, it seems like FAMU is the major motivation behind that record. But tell me a little bit more.
I lock in with records, man, that like if you look at My Dog Just Jump, right? You know what that record is about,
right? Not exactly. I've heard it, but
okay. So that record is about, yeah, because you 21, you a youngin', feel me? So that record probably came when you was like 8 or 9, so you probably don't even, you know what I'm saying? But
I've heard it though. It's My Dog Just Jump.
Nah, because fam go hard with the record. The step teams, like not step teams, but fraternities and sororities, they go hard with the record.
Yeah.
Feel me? So that's how you know the record. But the real meaning behind the record is people getting out of jail. That means my dog just jumped. Like they say just jump, like dogs just jump when he get out of jail. You feel me? So that's the real meaning behind the record. So once I made that record, I'm like, okay, that's what taught me that if I make records that happen, excuse me. If I make records for stuff that happens every day, then it'll never die. You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So, okay, what's the next record can I make, for something that is gonna happen every day? And it's people graduate every day.
Yeah.
So I made a song for people who graduate. This happens every year. This will never die. Like until God come back and take the earth away and people gonna graduate.
That's smart. That's it ain't rocket science. That
right. You know what I'm saying? So that's common sense. Like, so that's what I'm into. I'm into making records about, things that happen every day. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, got you. I saw you were in Tallahassee at Culturefest
right
too long ago. So how was the Culturefest performance?
Man, shout out to Culturefest. Culturefest was crazy. Like salute to them boys for like even having that many Florida looks in the building like that. It just kind of like showed people, like they called it the right thing. It's called a Culturefest. That's Florida culture. And there was a lot of other artists that could have been there that, would have fitted the bill or whatever. But that's Florida culture, man. That Culturefest, I loved it. I loved everything about it. You know what I'm saying? It was packed out. And I'm used to performing for crowds like really like bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Like Wild Splash and like Wild 94.1, LDS and all that there. But Culturefest was lit, right? I like what they did too.
Did you perform the Georgia Florida record?
Nah, I ain't. No, because what happened was when I got on, you know what I'm saying, they were having some technical difficulties with like the sound and like, whatever. So I jumped on and I did a quick set and I took advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? I cranked the crowd up and I did like a couple of my main little go-to hits and then I got off the stage.
Got you. Well, I'll be whenever there's an opportunity for me to go see the Georgia Florida live, I gotta go see that.
Now you gotta come. Me and Scrappy, we about to put a run together for that. So you like that song, huh? You can really feel that song because you really.
I'm Georgia Florida for real. Like, right. So what's in store for Tom G as far as 2021 goes?
Just what I just showed you, that book, baby, and you know what I'm saying, that Process and Purpose, and then my movie Poison and the soundtrack behind it. That's what I'm gonna be all 2021.
Okay.
And 22. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm doing. Like it ain't no other plans for me but that. I'm straight marketing. I'm pressing on their conscience. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing.
Got you. Okay. And as far as music, a couple of songs. Well, you said the soundtrack for the Poison.
Yeah, I got the sound, and that soundtrack is gonna do what it do. And I got a big record though. Hold up, I got a big record I'm working on because I'm kind of like on my DJ Khaled vibes. You know what I'm saying? So like, because I do my executive thing too, and I got a record I'm working on with some of the dopest female artists in Florida that you could name. So just lay around for it though. I'm gonna show you something.
I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna break it. on air. All of that good stuff.
You got Love. Shout out to Love Dorsey. You know what I'm saying? You got Love Dorsey.
Got you. That's what's up. So I'll be looking forward to that. And then whenever the Scrappy and Tom G EP,
listen, man. I'm gonna send you a sneak peek of that because I don't think you believe me that Georgia Florida is just like a appetizer. I don't think
I don't know. The song is hard, so I got to see for myself. That's all. I got to see for myself.
Nah, man. Sure, I got you, my G.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you for coming by. Definitely doing your thing. Before we get out of here, where can the people find you?
Tom G 813, TOMG 813 on Instagram. Twitter, Tom G813, the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how we rock it. That's how you can find me. You feel me? YouTube, Tom G813, all that.
813. Yes.
13.
All right, man. Well, Tallahassee and everybody listening, I appreciate you for tuning in. It's your boy DJ Zo Crazy, Mr. Go Crazy himself. We got man Tom G 813.
Shout out to you, bro, for having me on your show, man. I appreciate that, man. 90.5, the Flava Station, all that there. You know how we come.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Keep it locked. You heard Tom G. He said we might get some exclusives over here, so you better keep it locked. 90.5, the Flava Station.
The Flava Station.